welcome back to my nursery. Well, we're outside of the nursery at the moment, but I did want to come back and just give you guys a little sneak peek of what I've been up to since I moved. I just moved into this house on this past Saturday, May 30th. So it is now currently Tuesday, and I have been busy for the past really like 2 weeks straight of the graduation week, and then the week after the graduation, packing. And I had already been packing, but that week after the graduation last week, I was packing nonstop like a machine. I was packing, trying to get everything that was still out that wasn't packed, just getting it all together to move it out on this past Saturday, the 30th. And I wanted to make it where we could just finish it in that one day and not have to be moving on Sunday, the 31st also. So we worked on Saturday, the 30th to get everything done, moved from the other house to this house. And so we're in the new house now and all moved in. Everything is out of the other house. And so, as I showed in the sneak peek, I posted that video a couple of days ago. I think it was like that day after we moved in here, or that same evening I posted that video. It was either Saturday or Sunday, showing you guys that I had moved, and I gave you like a house tour of the house before we moved in. So nothing was really in here at the time when I did that video. That video was previously recorded before Saturday. It was done like at least 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we hadn't really moved anything in yet. So I just wanted to give you guys a little look around before I actually moved all in. And I showed you guys this closet, which it is a storage closet, but it's a pretty big storage closet, thankfully, because as I was saying, I don't have an actual nursery room in this house like I had in the previous house. I had that huge sunroom with all that space and all the beautiful windows in that sunroom as my nursery space. But this house does not have an extra huge room. All of the rooms are pretty much utilized in here with me and my family. So there was really no room I could take in this house and make it a nursery. But I'm thankful, very thankful for this big storage closet, because it is a good space for my dolls and a lot of their things. Now, I'm gonna be honest, not all of their things are in this room, in this closet. I am in the process of hanging the clothes. I just started getting to the baby's clothes last night. That is what I hung so far, not much. And then I started putting stuff in the drawers. I have one plastic drawer there, and then one is over here under this shelf. So I am currently filling the drawers, if you can kind of see down there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of the plastic drawers I have. This is just 2 of them in this storage area in the nursery. I'm going to call it a nursery now, because now it's not a storage area. It is actually my little nursery, and I do love how it is coming along. I love that all the babies kind of have a space to lay, and they're not all on top of each other. I just basically utilized some of the thousands of blankets I have and just made them some little cushions under them on the shelf, and it worked out perfectly. This is my first time actually being a shelf mommy, shelf Reborn silicone mommy, because normally I don't put my dolls on shelves, but because my collection is so much bigger now, I had no choice but to now utilize these shelves for all of these babies, because I do like my babies to be out and have like a spot where I can see them and they're not like packed away. I don't really want to pack any of them away where I can't see them. So I decided to just go ahead and just take the plunge and become a shelf reborn mommy and just put the babies on the shelves. And it also made me have to use a lot of the blankets I have and just put it on the shelves with the babies. So that kind of was a good idea, to kind of utilize the blankets that I don't really use. It's so many blankets that I have. I can never use all of the blankets I have. There's more in this basket down there, more blankets. Then I have a big basket in my room, a wicker basket with blankets. So this shelf little display for the babies kind of, made me have to use some of these blankets I have. So that kind of worked out. I'm not going to really go over all the names of the babies right now. I just wanted to kind of show you guys where they are. I actually just unwrapped them last night. A lot of them I had moved them here before we actually moved here. I felt like it was just safer to get them over here into this house before I actually moved in, so that way during the moving process I wouldn't have to worry about my babies getting damaged or anything. So I had pretty much wrapped them up and brought them over. Like around 2 weeks ago I started bringing my babies over here. So they have been here. You can't really see little Jasmine in there, but she's in the car seat. Alana is on the table. I decided to sit her up there. I think this baby is just so beautiful. I love to look at her little happy smiley face. She's Alana by Paradise Galleries, and her sculptor is Ping Lau. So yeah, she got the display of the table. She decided she was gonna sit up there and be the centerpiece in the nursery. So anyway, that is the babies that are out. That's my little Brandon. He is Knox by Laura Lee Eagles, and I absolutely love him. So he's in the bassinet right now. I'll be switching the babies around, kind of letting all of them take turns in the Mamaroo. This is my Pickle, which I painted. She is Pickle by Nikki Johnston, and I call her Ella May. So she's in the swing. And then down here, I didn't say, this is my Brittany Noel. She is also painted by me. She's the Benjamin by Natalie Blick. She got that seat. Yeah, pretty much all of my vinyl reborns are painted by me. So all of the vinyl babies in here that you are looking at, my reborns, are all painted by me, except for this little one right here. My Gabby Gale girl is by Gladys Reborn Nursery. But everybody else is painted by me. And then up there is my little preemie. She is Rosie by Paradise Gallery. She's a full body silicone preemie. And so she got the top shelf with the baby seat. She's up there. And then on this shelf I have socks, girl socks, boy socks, some of my plushies. That back there with the blue whales is a boy boppy, a diaper bag right here. Then this just has miscellaneous baby items. I love this little thing though with these duckies on it. It looks like a storybook, but it's like a little storage thing. And then I have these storage bins with baby clothes and bottles. I think I have preemie baby clothes in there and bottles in the big one. And those were gifted to me by Claudia O'Neill. I love those little storage boxes. They are almost like a denim material, like jeans. So that's up there. Then I'm going to be buying more hangers. I think I like these hangers. I had started buying these like 2 years ago, when I had a closet in my nursery in the house that I used to be in, the very first house that I was in for like 10 years. That house, I had a closet in the nursery. So I had started buying these hangers. But then when I moved out of that house like 2 years ago, the next house I didn't have a nursery. So I didn't have a closet to hang anything. So the hangers was just packed away. Then the previous house I just moved out of, like I said, it was in the sunroom. I didn't have a closet in there either to hang baby clothes. So I am excited finally to be able to hang some of my baby's clothes up. I think it'll save me a lot of space where I won't need so many of the plastic drawers. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But I have in my bedroom, in my closet, in one of them, I have at least 4 bags, the big black garbage bags of baby clothes. They're not filled to the top, but quite a bit of baby clothes are in those 4 big bags. So I'm going to be slowly getting to those bags of clothing and just seeing what I can hang up here. And then I'll probably get some more hangers, because I'm going to definitely try to fill this bar with as much clothes as I can hang, so that way I can see the clothes. They'll be out. I think I can more utilize the clothes when I can see what I have, because it'll be hanging up. And then that'll, like I said, eliminate some of these plastic drawers that I have. So anyway, that is where I'm at with the nursery. Got my Dr. Tot over here in the corner, a Boppy down there in the corner, a Boppy over here in the corner. Like, I'm trying to use every little corner, nook and cranny that I can. Down here, I have that other little seat that I'm not using right now. I just kind of stuck it back here. Like, every corner, I'm trying to like utilize it for something so I can get the maximum use of my space, because now I have less space. But the funniest thing is, sometimes less is more, if you know what I mean. This nursery is a storage closet. It's not huge, but it is huge for it to be a closet. But look how much dolls I have displayed in this closet. Like, and they all still have their own spot. You know, they're not all bunched on top of each other. I didn't have to pack anybody away, you know, in the closet, in a bin, and where I can't see them. I actually have all of my dolls out pretty much. And it actually looks like a little baby room. And I actually love this little space. So to my surprise, I was really worried that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have as much space. What am I going to do? How am I going to fit all my dolls? And I was like having anxiety over it. And I actually love this little space. It looks more like a nursery to me than my sunroom did. When I had the dolls in the sunroom, I love the sunroom. It was definitely enough space for all the dolls. But to me, it never felt like a cozy nursery, if you know what I mean. This little space, I love it. It feels so cozy when I walk in here. And I just love how it looks. And I'm not even done yet. This is just the beginning. I probably will end up changing stuff around. I definitely want to put up some more of my little pictures, because I have more pictures to put up. But like I said, I'm going to get more hangers. I'm going to be hanging more clothes. But I really am loving how it's coming out. And I love when I come in here, like all of my babies, I can see everybody. Like, everybody's out. I can just come right in here when I want to get a baby out or see a baby. They're all out. So I'm very, very pleased with the nursery little room I have right now. I love how it looks. It definitely gives baby when I come in here. It looks like, you know, a baby room. And then I have in my bedroom, which I will show you guys next, eventually in another video, of how I'm doing the little nursery nook in my bedroom, because I'm currently also working on that area. So these are most of the dolls in here, but I do have Gabriel, my silicone boy, Layla, my silicone girl, and then my teeny little 7-inch silicone boy by Kimberly Dolls. Those 3 silicone babies are in my bedroom. And yeah, those 3 are back there. And then I have my changing table back there, and one of my baby beds is back there. The Halo baby bed is back there. And what else I have? My chair is back there. So that's where I'll be when I'm sitting and doing videos. A lot of times it will be in my bedroom. What else is back there? I have one set of drawers in my bedroom with baby stuff in it. Well, I'm putting baby stuff in it. And that's what's in my bedroom. So eventually I'll show you guys how far I'm coming along, how it's going with making my nursery nook in my bedroom, because I'm also working on that and working on this room, and of course a host of the other rooms in the house. Like whatever I just get to unpack, I just start working on it. Then I'll bounce and switch to another area in the house and start unpacking something there. So I'm kind of just all over the house doing stuff. Whenever I could do something, I'm up doing it until I can't do no more. I'm exhausted, then I got to take a break. But anyway, guys, that is what I wanted to share for today, is how the little nursery is coming along in here, and just show you where all the babies are in my nursery currently. At least most of them are up here. Like I said, the 3 silicone babies are in the back. And that is about all for this video. I just wanted to do a quick little check-in and let everybody know how things went with the moving and where I'm at now. And that is about it. And also, thank you to those of you who did check in with me and, you know, asked how I was doing and was wondering, was everything okay? And yes, everything is absolutely wonderful. I am very happy and content where I'm at in this house. Very peaceful and just happy to finally be moved. For you guys, it seems shocking that I moved, but for me, I actually knew I had been thinking about moving again since at least, I want to say, right after Christmas. So this move was in the making for at least 6 months, pretty much, because this is June. So for you guys, it seems like all of a sudden, but for me, I already knew that most likely I was going to be moving. And I'm finally moved and relieved to have it all done, because moving is no joke. It's a lot of work. But I'm getting better at it as I move, because like I said, the house I previously was in 2 years back, I had been in that house for 10 years. That's the house that most of my videos was in since I was on YouTube for 10 years. So after that house, I've now in 2 years moved 3 times, which sounds crazy to me, because normally I don't even like to move. Okay, like I said, I was in that other house for 10 years. So now all of a sudden in the past 2 years, I've moved 3 times. But I think I want to stay here for a while. God willing, it all works, and I like it here. And so far I do like it here. I like the area and everything. I'm gonna try to stay here for a while, but as we know, things could change. You could say that, and then the next minute you see a different house or some other thing come up and you're like, oh, maybe I want to go there. So I'm not gonna say it's set in stone, but my plan is to kind of stay here for a while. That's the plan. But anyway, I just wanted to let everyone know I'm doing well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling at peace now, settling into this new place and space. And All the babies are doing good, and I'm happy I can just come in here and look at them. This is definitely my happy space in here. And then when I go in my room, I have my little nursery nook in there, so I'm loving how that's also turning out little by little, working on that. So that is all. And I forgot to say subscribe and comment and hype and share and like and all of that good stuff for me, please. And I will be back soon with another video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.